Pete Davidson, the comedian and actor known for his sharp wit and candid vulnerability, has reignited public fascination with his past by opening up about the emotional toll of the big dick energy, BDE, discourse that exploded during his high-profile engagement to pop superstar Ariana Grande. In a recent interview, Davidson, whose self-deprecating humor has endeared him to fans, didn't hold back, subtly shading Grande while reflecting on how the viral meme culture surrounding their 2018 romance left lasting scars. The revelation, delivered with his trademark blend of humor and honesty, has sparked renewed debate about fame, relationships, and the cost of living in the public eye. Davidson and Grande's Whirlwind romance was a cultural moment. The couple, who began dating in May 2018 and got engaged weeks later, captivated fans with their whirlwind love story, fueled by Grande's chart-topping album Sweetener and Davidson's rising star on Saturday Night Live. Their relationship, marked by matching tattoos and public displays of affection, was a media frenzy, but it was the BDE meme, sparked by a viral tweet praising Davidson's confident swagger, that defined their narrative. The term, which celebrated Davidson's charisma despite his unassuming appearance, became a global phenomenon, but for Davidson, it was a double-edged sword. "I thought it was funny at first," Davidson said in a Candid podcast interview, his voice tinged with frustration. "But then it became this thing that followed me everywhere, and it hurt." The BDE Discourse, which Grande playfully amplified in interviews and her song Pete Davidson, turned the comedian into a punchline, with tabloids and fans speculating about his personal life in ways that felt invasive. "It wasn't about me as a person, it was about this caricature," he said. And Ariana leaned into it, which stung. His subtle jab at Grande, suggesting she fueled the narrative, has sent shockwaves through their respective fan bases, reigniting tensions from their 2018 breakup. The BDE phenomenon began as a light-hearted internet joke but quickly spiraled. Social media was flooded with memes, from photos of Davidson's lanky frame captioned BDE King, to crude speculation about his private life. "I'm a private guy, believe it or not," he said, laughing ruefully. "But suddenly everyone's talking about my vibe." It was overwhelming. The attention took a toll on his mental health, already a public topic due to his openness about borderline personality disorder and past struggles with substance use. "I go to therapy and even my therapist was like, 'So, about that BDE thing?'" he recalled. "I couldn't escape it." Davidson's comments about Grande have stirred controversy. While he didn't directly attack her, his implication that she contributed to the frenzy has divided fans. "Ariana was just having fun," one Grande fan tweeted. "Pete's making it sound like she betrayed him." Others defended Davidson, pointing to the power imbalance in their relationship, with Grande's global fame dwarfing his at the time. "He was 24, getting dragged into her world," a supporter posted. "Of course it messed him up." Grande has not responded publicly, but sources say she's focused on her music and upcoming Wicked film, preferring to stay above the fray. The BDE saga wasn't just a media storm. It impacted Davidson's personal and professional life. He described feeling objectified, with casting directors and producers fixating on his meme status rather than his comedic talent. "I'd walk into auditions and they'd be like, 'Oh, the BD guy,'" he said. "It made me question if anyone saw me for me." The scrutiny also strained his relationship with Grande, who was navigating her own challenges, including the aftermath of the Manchester Arena bombing and her breakup with Mac Miller. "We were both dealing with heavy stuff," Davidson admitted. But the BDE thing felt like it trivialized everything. The engagement ended in October 2018, just months after it began, with both citing the need for personal growth. Davidson has since reflected on the breakup as a turning point. "I loved her but we weren't ready," he said. "The world didn't let us breathe." He's been open about the pain of their split, especially after Grande's song Thank You Next, which referenced him fondly but cemented their story as public fodder. "That song's a banger, but it was like, cool, now everyone's analyzing my life again," he quipped. Davidson's candor about the BDE discourse has resonated with fans, many of whom see it as an extension of his vulnerability. His stand-up specials and roles in films like The King of Staten Island have explored his struggles with fame, mental health, and relationships, earning him a loyal following. "Pete's realness is why we love him," one fan tweeted. "He's not afraid to call out how messed up fame can be." His comments have also sparked discussions about the toll of internet culture, where memes can amplify personal narratives to a dehumanizing degree. Since the Grande era, Davidson has carved out a diverse career, from starring in Bupkis to launching a comedy tour. He's also prioritized his mental health, checking into wellness facilities when needed and advocating for therapy. "I'm learning to set boundaries," he said, sharing a story of turning off his phone for a week to escape social media noise. "It's like detoxing from the world's opinions." His current relationship, kept out of the spotlight, reflects his desire for privacy. "I'm not hiding, but I'm protecting what matters," he said. The shade thrown at Grande has prompted some backlash, with critics accusing Davidson of airing old grievances. "Why bring up Ariana now?" one ex-post read. "Let her live." Others see it as a necessary step in his healing. "He's processing trauma in public just like she did with her music," a supporter argued. The debate underscores the complexity of their shared history, two young stars caught in a media storm. Davidson has expressed no ill will, emphasizing that his comments are about his experience, not her character. "She's a genius," he said of Grande. "I just wish we'd had more space to figure it out." As Davidson prepares for his next comedy special, he's leaning into the BDE narrative with humor, reclaiming it on his terms. "I'm gonna own it," he said, teasing a bit about surviving the internet's weird obsession with me. Fans are eager to see how he transforms the pain into laughter, a hallmark of his comedy. "Pete turns his scars into art," one fan wrote, sharing a clip of his stand-up. With his trademark grin, Davidson is proving that even when fame hurts, he's still got the energy to keep going.